You got it right there. You got it here.
This is Calvin Castine. We're at Seton Catholic Central School. Section 7 Class B semifinal soccer is about to begin. Northeastern Clinton and the Peru Indians. Joining us on the microphone will be Mr. Bill Chase as soon as he gets situated. Referees tonight, we see Clark Hurdick and Steve Reagan.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bill Chase, Calvin Castine, Hometown Cable, here to watch Northeastern Clinton Cougars play the Peru Indians here under the lights at Seton Catholic Field. Section 7 Class B semifinal game. Winner of this game will advance to the finals. When's the finals? Friday or Saturday?
Yep, Friday, All Saints Day.
Friday, All Saints Day. Saturday is All Souls Day. Did you know that?
I knew that.
Okay.
I knew that before you did.
Yeah, you probably did. I think we've had that discussion before. Get into our Catholic knowledge. All right, the Peru Indians with an early corner kick. The Indians are without the service of Trevor Renadette, one of their starters, in the fullback position. And Northeastern is without one of their starters, Brad LaFountain, who also plays the fullback position. Renadette has mono, I've been told, and LaFountain is out with an injury sustained in the NAC game during regular season. Up front for the Cougars, Scott Morelli starts off in the middle. Edgerton's over on the left wing, Ron Rivard Jr. on the right. Aaron Coulombe plays the center half. Kevin Carden's over on the left half, and the right half is Damian Fulbert. Back at stopper, Matt Morelli. Sweeper is Nick Babby. Antoviak, I don't know Antoviak's first name, is one of the fullbacks. And
Jason.
Chris Antoviak? Jason. And it's Travis Davison, right?
Yep.
The other fullback, number 21, and the starting goalkeeper, Shane Dutel. The Cougars come into today's contest the number 1 seed here in the 1996 Class B Section 7 play. They had a first round bye. Peru advancing to this game by eliminating Beekmantown in a quarterfinal game, 1-0. Filio got the lone goal in that game for Peru. Okay, we'll give it to Andrew Moore. That's Omar Thomas now with the ball. No, not Thomas, Torres. And we got a call against Peru. Omar Torres. Filio looks like he's over there on the right side. Travis Peru. He's number 13. And I don't have the number on number 20 here. I only got part of the lineup for Peru.
You're going to have to start getting here earlier, Bill.
Yeah. Calvin says that's my job.
That's what you're paid for.
That's Ron Douglas. He's the senior leader on the team. Douglas, they've been playing him back in a fullback position in the late part of the season. Peru, Travis Peru, playing for Peru, has been leading the scoring up front for them. They're starting Andrew Moore in goal. Sean Pertel played most of the goal for Peru until near the end of the year, and then Moore, they moved him up, I believe, off the JV team, and they've elected to play him. There's Dutel getting a hand on a ball in there. As Filio is right there in front of the net.
Got a ball and a thigh.
Huh?
You got a ball and a thigh.
Ball and a thigh.
Filio was in the act of kicking the ball.
Got a blue push here. Northeastern free kick right at midfield. Northeastern dressed in an all-white uniform. It's their home uniforms, being the number 1 seed, and Peru comes in with their all-blue uniform.
Yeah, of course, the winner of this game, Bill, plays the winner of Seton and PHS. That should be a battle.
Yeah. Well, one nice thing about the weather we've had in the last couple of days is dried out this field nice for sectional play. Some rain predicted for tomorrow.
Well, if we get as much as this we had yesterday when it was predicted, we'll be all set.
Yeah. There's Coulombe sending a ball straight up in the air, and It hits Morelli.
On the arm.
Did it hit him in the hand?
I thought it hit him on the arm, but apparently not, because there's no handball called, and I'm sure there would have been.
Rivard goes back to Fulbert. Douglas is back there, and it's kicked out of bounds by Northeastern.
Let's go. Come on, guys.
That's off Fulbert's head. Coaching the Cougars, Dale Hawksby is the head coach. He'll be assisted on the sidelines by the JV coach, Frank Dumas, tonight. Coaches for Peru are Gary Edwards, is the head coach, and his assistant, who has been there all year with him, Tom Harrigan. That's Kulo sending the ball in the right corner, and Douglas doesn't go out of bounds. Rivard saves it. Rivard goes back to Matt Morelli. That gets by Morelli. Nick Babby picks it up. Babby gives it right back to Morelli. Morelli trying to give a little give and go, and Davison, a little miscommunication there. Wasn't quite sure what they were going to do with the ball. He was playing it safe, staying back on defense. Torres now with the ball. Torres, square ball to Prue. That's Prue, through ball to Torres. And that's broken up by Carden. Coulomb stepping out here to the right side. Coulomb, the ball. Armstrong got a foot on it. Went outside. Rivard puts it right back in the middle. Picked up by Peru. That looks like Pertel, I believe it was. Kicking the ball up. Armstrong plays the sweeper position for Peru. He's been a steady performer back there all year long for him. There's Carden getting that ball off his head. Philo heads it up to Torres. Oh, high kick there. Get away with it. Peru going back to Philo, but I think it hit a piece of mud or something. That ball sort of took a funny bounce back. That's Pertel sending it into the hand of Matt Morelli. Ronnie Douglas with the kick. Oh, and Shane Dukdell having to make a save on that direct kick from Ronnie Douglas. Timing the punch perfectly and send it over the top of the net.
Douglas looking like Nick Chase on that one.
Well, Douglas last year in Class B action scored a similar type goal from that type of distance on PHS, and that propelled Peru into the Class B final. They upset PHS in a semifinal game. PHS at the time was the top seed in Class B. And we got a goal kick coming up for the Cougars. Who's taking a goal kick? Matt Morelli? Brad LaFountain would be the man that normally would take all the goal kicks for the Cougars. Peru, for Peru. And that's Torres now, outside to Philo. Philo with a shot, and that's over the top of the net.
Peru seems to be controlling the game at the moment, Bill.
Well, Peru has a senior-heavy team here, so there's Perez battling with Coulomb. Not to be taken lightly here, Peru, although their record doesn't indicate their actual ability to play the game.
Well, they've been in most of the games. They haven't been blown out.
They gave NAC a couple of good games. NAC had the first time beat them in overtime, and then the second time it was a 1-0 game. Douglas gets away with a shoulder into Morelli. Douglas now on the ball. Gets it up to Torres. Torres trying to go out the left wing. And he loses the ball to Babby, and it's going to be a free kick for the Cougars. Douglas, he plays back on a fullback position, but I believe he's got the green light from Gary Edwards to move the ball up offensively every chance he gets. That's Edgerton over on the left wing. Edgerton. He's got Thornton to contend with, but it goes out of bounds on the far side of the field. Blue throw. They're looking for Peru on the throw in. Peru trying to move the ball up on the right side of Philo. Northeastern, they quickly throw it in. That's over the top of head of Scott Morelli. Coulomb with Peru. And Carden, he sends it over on the left side all the way over to Ron Rivard on the right. Rivard had Fulbert with him, but pushed the ball up the right side a little too hard, out of bounds. Peru throw. Douglas will take the throw right in front of the Northeastern bench. Fulbert got a head on it, and he sends it out of the bounds. Douglas. Oh, that's Wilkinson, isn't it? Yeah. We got him down as number 26 in the book, but it's number 20. That's Bill Wilkinson. He plays the left wings for Peru. They hand it up by Coulomb to Morelli. Scott Morelli got steps across midfield, trying to push the ball through to Edgerton. Oh, Edgerton got the ball just behind him, but Morelli picked up the loose ball. Nice play by Matt Armstrong for the Peru defense. Hertel tries to clear it. That's picked off by Coulomb. Coulomb's marked by Armstrong. Carden now with the ball. Carden into Edgerton. Got the shot. He takes it. Free ball. It's a goal! Ron Rivard picking up that rebound. Andrew Moore made the initial save. And the Cougars, after Peru mounted more of the offensive threat here early going, the Cougars are on top. 1-0 on the strength of a goal by Ron Rivard. Okay, after the kickoff, that goal was scored 12 minutes into this first half. Cougars are on top, 1-0. Nice play there by Edgerton, and put the shot on net when he had the chance. Made Moore make the save. Moore couldn't handle the rebound, and Ron Rivard wide open net, tapped it into the corner. Coulomb setting up that play with his hustle to keep the ball in as Peru had a chance to clear it. Now Northeastern back on the attack. Fulbert is on the right corner. He sends it across the middle, and one of the Peru defenders gets a head on it. Hertel gets it up to Peru. Matt Morelli trying to step around Peru. Ball's out here to the left side of Wilkerson. Wilkerson heads it up over Davidson. Wilkerson gets by Davison, but he runs out of room here on the sidelines. Throw in for Northeastern. Scott Morelli will pick up that throw in. Steps around Ronnie Douglas. He's going to try to put a ball across in the middle. That hits Perez. Armstrong clears it up. It's in the middle of the field. Peru looks to go out to Philo over on the right wing. Philo unable to run it down. White throw.
Somebody come back and help.
Nice throw there. Carden at midfield. Perez gets a head on it. Coulomb with the left foot trying to put it into the corner. Thornton there. Oh. Scott Morelli picking that ball out of the air with his right foot, sending it towards the penalty area. Ronnie Douglas kicks it out of bounds over the touchline here on the right side. We'll probably see the flip throw coming here. Matt Morelli. Here's a flip. Oh, and he flips it all the way to the top of the 18. Fulbert got a foot on it, but Peru puts it out to the left side. Wilkinson will have to watch it run out of bounds. Northeastern with another throw in.
The way Morelli throws, and at that spot right there, I think he'd be better without the flip because he's got a strong throw.
Yeah, you're probably right.
He'd be a lot more accurate.
Yeah, right when he gets down there,
accuracy really counts. You can put a ball right in front of that net from there.
Yeah,
we've seen the Cougars score.
The regular throw a lot better than that flip throw.
Coaching. From Kimmerman! Coach goes out, Kimmerman goes
Okay. Referee telling the coaches to back it up a little bit, and I look down at the Peru side of the field, and they're no different. Coaches actually have standing there all year long.
Nobody budged anyway.
for both sides of games played here at Seton. Ball down the right side. Rivard hustles and saves it. Rivard got Douglas contend with. He gets it up in the air. Morelli picks the ball up just inside the 18. Armstrong playing him tight. Free ball, got to shoot it. They do, and Moore makes the save on the short side. Edgerton getting another shot off. Ball's gotten out to him a couple times, and he's had the free shot. It's produced one goal. Carden makes a nice play. Armstrong tries to clear it, but Fulbert picks up that loose ball. Fulbert goes out to Rivard on the right side. Rivard still with the ball. Steps around right. Cross is there. Coulomb got a head on it, but it rolled into Andrew Moore, the keeper for Peru.
And you saw Morelli following that shot, Bill. It's a good habit.
Well, that sure is. Follow it up all the time. You never know. Goalie bobbles it. Free ball for that second. You could bang it in the open net. Philo hustling down there trying to get by Antoviak, but Antoviak makes a nice defensive play. Coulomb looks to go out to the left wing and goes out of bounds. Vinny Delora and Ed Shore at the scorer's table. And is that Kevin Carey?
Jarrett Carey.
Oh, okay, I'm mixing them up. And Matt Morelli with his left foot on the left side trying to get a shot on goal, but it's just wide. Subs coming in with a goal kick for the Indians coming up. Okay, Moose carries in for Carden. Ed Shore replaced Aaron Wright. And Vinny Delora is giving Philo a break over on the wing. Douglas steals that ball from Coulomb. Douglas, who does have some good ball handling skills, can move the ball up for Peru. Nice through ball there to Wilkerson. Wilkerson goes to Peru. Peru a little give and goal, but Davidson is there to pick that off. Good play by Davidson. Outside to Rivard from Coulomb. Coulomb looking to go back in the middle. Armstrong, he sends it up. Wilkerson coming back. Can't clear it. Rivard goes back inside, but Perez. Davison gets a head on it, gets it back up to Fulbert inside the Indians' end of the field. Ed Shore steals the ball. Maintains control, pushes it up the field. Wilkerson hustling there. Almost caught Davison flat-footed, but as always, that unit to Northeastern's defense works together. And one makes a mistake, there's somebody there usually to back him up. That's Edgerton. Edgerton trying to go back to Moose Carey. Thornton with Delora over there for Peru. Here's Thornton coming up at midfield. Thornton trying to get inside. Wait a minute. Philo's back in the middle. I don't know who came out actually. Oh, it's Omar Torres came out for. And Vinny Delora went in. Philo's moved into the middle of the field with Travis Prue. Davison with the throw. Ed Jor got a head on it. Right back at Davidson. Prue come up to pressure him, and he kicked it out of bounds. Nice head play there by Ronnie Douglas. Prue trying to skip it by Morelli, but Morelli put it back in on the Peru defense. That's Pertel. Pertel kicking it straight up, about 10 yards down the field. Gets by Morelli. 23, that's one of the Lapierres, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's see who he came in for. It must be Damian Fulbert. Nick Babby, Matt Morelli, and then Coulomb now at approximately midfield. Steps backwards and looking to go over on the left side. Number 3 would be
Lapierre.
Another Lapierre. Okay, 23 and 3. Allen and the other. What's
Jason?
Jason and Allen. They're brothers, right?
No.
We're back here. Ball's on the far side of the field. This is Hometown Cable, folks. Well, that ain't Herka. The top of your head looks like Paul Herka. Hometown Cable. I see a little bleep and speak out about you.
Hope it was good.
Yeah, it was. Somebody was saying that they agreed with somebody else who said that local cable, what the services they provide is not that great. The only reason they're not switching to a satellite unit is because then they'd have to give up hometown cable.
They miss Bill Chase.
Yeah, so that's the best thing on the cable service provides is hometown cable. The best local station they said in the area. You guys claim to cover over 1,000 events a year?
We do.
Okay. Well, here we are. We're at Seton. Had another one of those
1,000 events.
one of them 1,000 events that hometown cable covers here. Varsity boys soccer, Class B Section 7 action. Northeastern Cougars playing the Peru Indians in a semifinal matchup. And Northeastern on top at the moment, scoring a goal at the 12-minute mark off the foot of Ron Rivard, and they're leading 1-0. Matt Morelli, Coulomb, he skips it up. There's Matt Arnold in the game now. Second line out there, Arnold, Lamberton, and Lapierre for Northeastern. Coulomb, Carey, and Lapierre are the halfbacks, and the defense stays the same. And of course, the goalie stays the same. Shane Dutel. Dutel making a nice save early in the game off that direct kick from Ron Rivard. He had to time that punch just right.
That was Ron Douglas.
Ron Douglas, excuse me. Douglas.
He said Ron Rivard was shooting.
Well, Ron Rivard, he's all over the place.
Shooting for the other goal and everything.
He's shooting on his own goalie with the Peru uniform on. All right, here comes Douglas again. He's a little bit farther out this time.
I don't think he'll put this one directly in.
He didn't get all of it. Purtell trying a little bicycle kick and it caught himself right in the chest. Vinny Delora goes back to Perez. Perez puts it out in the left wing to Wilkinson. Ed Jor makes a nice move around Lamberton, goes inside to Perez. Perez a little give and go. Ed Jor trying to go to the other side of the field. And Antoviak stepping up here defensively. Thornton stepped in front of Matt Arno there. Peru mounting a little offensive attack here. Having the Cougars in their own end, but they move it out. Lapierre can't get it under control on the far side left wing. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Purtell with the throw in. Purtell looking for Philo, but that's off in Antoviak. Perez gets it back to Purtell. Philo's there. Antoviak clears it again. Travis Peru missed heading that one. So Dick Babby had time. He clears it. Arnold. He heads it up. Armstrong. That's off in Davidson. Babby, he's cool and calm back there. And kicks the ball up the right side. His first game here that Cougars have played in Class B in some time.
It's been 6 full seasons in Class C.
6 full
89 would have been the last year.
And they're back in Class B. Oh, Philo gets away with a shoulder there.
Back in 1990, they moved into Class C and defeated the Bobcats 2-0 in a championship game right here.
In Class C sectionals?
Yep.
Okay, well.
6 years ago.
Well, there's a piece of information that Andy Morelli saying that before the game, Northeastern's never won a sectional title.
Oh, they've won Class B titles, they've won Class C titles.
I thought so. There's a nice throw. Matt Morelli getting off a wicked flip throw there. So there you go there, Andy Morelli. 1990, they won the Class C championship, beating NAC 2-0. Calvin remembers that.
I just put it on recently.
He's got a mind like a bear trap.
I just went over that tape recently and put in parts of the game on.
You know, I watched the other day. We watched the second half of the 1993 JV boys, NAC and Northeastern playing in that end of the year tournament. A lot of the kids that are actually here on the varsity team for the Cougars was involved in that game. Andrew Moore going up high to get that cross. A lot of the NAC players that are on their varsity team this year also involved in the contest, so it's quite interesting to watch. Shane Dutel had a little bit shorter hair.
He was a lot younger then, Bill.
A lot younger. They all looked a lot younger. Brad LaFountain, all the Cougars, and even the NAC guys. Okay, Dale Hawksby had his subs out there, giving a breather to guys like Morelli, Edgerton, and Rivard. But now Edgerton and those guys are back in the game. There's a ball. Moore coming out of the net, gets there before Coulomb. And Moore with the punt. Not a great punt. Vinny Delora trying to get it under control. Delora gets it into the Cougar end. Matt Morelli puts it back out to the left wing. Thornton gets ahead on it. Blue push somewhere. Northeastern will have a free kick inside the Indians' end of the field. This is where they definitely missed Brad LaFountain. His good foot. Great scoring chances. Morelli, though, gets the ball up right there on top of the 18. Rivard on the outside with a quick cross. There's the head. Oh! What a save. Moore, the last second, saving that ball off in the head of Kevin Carden. Nice play all the way around there. Rivard with a nice cross. Carden getting a solid head off. Moore picking the ball out of the air. Billy Wilkinson now pressuring Davison. Billy Wilkinson, just missed. Having a partial breakaway here on the left side. Ryan Bonacato looking to come in for the Indians. Jor gets a head on it. Davison. So far filling in real nicely for Brad LaFountain. Peru picks up the ball. Try to push it up for Peru. Scott Morelli, hey, saving that ball there. Gets it up to Fulbert on the right side. Fulbert going to Rivard. Rivard's got Douglas contend with. Armstrong coming over to help him. Douglas gets it up to Travis Prue. Prue up to Philo. Philo gets the ball under control. Goes out to the left wing to Wilkinson. Wilkinson. Davison gets down quickly to cover him. Ball goes back, and Babby missed. Oh, it's inside. Philo one time in it, and Antoviak getting over there just in time to block that shot. Nice play by Antoviak. There's Pertel. Can't get by Coulomb. Coulomb gets it up to Edgerton. Kyle Edgerton with the red shoes, trying to move it down the left wing. Goes out of bounds off in Peru. Quick throw for Cougars. Carden puts it in the corner for Edgerton. Cougars back on the attack here. Makes a nice move. Cuts it back inside. There's balls in the air. Hits in! And that's Scott Morelli making it 2-0. The cross by Edgerton was headed by, I'm not quite sure who it was. I think it was Coulomb. The Peru defense blocked it. But then the rebound come right back to the foot of Morelli. And Morelli sent it into the corner of the net. And it's 2-0. Cougars on top of the Indians here in this Class B semifinal game of Section 7.
So it doesn't assist.
Peru defense kicked it to him. Are we on the air?
We're on the air. No, I think the assist came right off that head.
Well, the head was, and then it hit. It's either Perez or Armstrong or somebody back there trying to get the ball under control. And
Cougar goal scored by number 20, Scott Morelli.
yeah, there's going to be a call against Carden.
29 minutes and 9 seconds.
I think they've seen that one. There's been a couple they've missed. Oh, Kelvin, you talked about crashing the net, and that's just what Cougars have done here to produce 2 goals in this first half. Rivard going to the net on that shot off in the foot of Edgerton, picked up the rebound. And after the cross, Matt Morelli finding the loose ball, going to the net.
10 minutes.
So 2-0, Cougars on top here. And they're sitting pretty right now. Cougars trying to get into Class B finals. They will play the winner of the Seton PHS game, which follows this game tonight. You hanging around to do that game too, Calvin? Or not?
Of course, Bill.
Okay. So Hometown Cable, another event to cover. Ron Rivard.
I don't get 1,000 events by sitting home.
I was wondering how you get 1,000 events. Only 365 days in a year. That's almost covering 3 events a day.
Well, let's give you an example. Today, Bill, Sam was at the Shazy game this afternoon.
Cheesy girls.
Boys, I think. Whoever. I think you're right. I think it's the girls today and boys tomorrow. And tonight he'll be at NAC for that concert.
And you're down here covering 2 soccer games.
And my wife's at Northeastern tonight helping out. She helps out once in a while. In fact, she helped out this past weekend with the JV championship. And she's at NAC and Northeastern tonight where they're having a hearing on the new middle school, moving the 6th grade up to the middle school. So it's an important hearing, and because I had to be here and Sam had to be somewhere else,
So you're getting 5
put her on the
events,
payroll.
5 events today and 1 day today.
Yep,
Right?
that's right.
3 soccer games and a concert and a very important meeting being held at Northeastern Clinton. Oh, that's good.
You don't get that in the satellite dish, Bill.
No, you don't get that in the satellite dish. No, but get the Cartoon Network. That's all I care about.
The Sci-Fi Channel too, probably.
Oh, no, I like cartoons better than science fiction. Bugs Bunny's on every morning, 8 o'clock. Looney Tunes.
Just about time you get home, huh?
All right. Looney Tunes for loony people watching them. Moore picks up that ball in a penalty area. Rivard was storming in there again. 2-0 here in the first half. I should have started my watch again. Again, getting used to that clock. Still out of commission here down at the Seton Field.
The part is on order, Bill. But
the part is on order. Douglas can't get the ball away from Morelli and Coulomb. Nice ball back into Coulomb Morelli from Rivard, but I don't think neither one of them was expecting it. Edgerton has more or less helped set up both goals so far. First shot, the first goal being set up by a shot on goal by Edgerton, and then the cross started it all off for the second goal. Lapierre, Arno, and those guys, Lamberton, giving the Cougar starting lineup, the front line there, a rest. When they came back, about 5 minutes later, they put a ball in the net.
Cougars are looking for a handball that time, Bill.
Well, he had his arm up too. He's holding it close to his side, and the ball hit him right there. Yeah. I mean, you're not supposed to play with your arms up like that. I would have to safely say Mr. Hawksby had a good case there to plead. Ron Rivard on the right side, and he gets knocked down. The Peru players. Number 8, do I got him listed? No. At halftime, I'll get the rest of the lineup.
I'll go over there and see your good friend, Erin St. Hilaire.
Erin St. Hilaire, we moved her down on the other end of the booth. Okay. Matt Morelli taking his time. Got a direct kick here. Here on the right wing. Morelli with the cross. And a Peru player got a head on it. I think it was Philo. Philo being one of the shorter guys out there. Brian Bonacato over there for the Peru. White throw. They took out the flag. They break it.
Broke the pole.
Sounded like it. Matt Morelli.
He'd be better with a regular throw than a flip here. He's such a good thrower.
Well, if you can get the regular, if you can get the flip though to go straight.
Yeah, but
There it is. That's a good throw right there. It's hanging up there. We got pushing and shoving. And it's called against the Cougars. That was a good throw right there. You hung up there long enough for the defense to think about it, and the longer you got to think about it, the worse off you are, actually. Douglas with the kick. Good kick. At midfield is Philo. He flicks it over Matt Morelli, but Nick Babby's back there and picks it up. Bonacato trying to move into the middle. Gets the ball to the left wing, but Babby clears it out.
Where you going?
Who's number 19? That's McCord. Matt McCord. Pushed the ball in for Peru. Babby there. Peru was right there with him, but Babby stepped around him and cleared it. Scott Morelli pushes it into the Peru end of the field. Ronnie Douglas there. Douglas with some good speed. Douglas still with the ball on the left foot. Philo got a head on it. Bonacato can't get around Antoviak. Antoviak now kept the ball on the ground. Morelli goes over to Carden. Carden now going into the left corner. Ball is cleared up by the Indians. Peru on the transition. Steps across midfield and ball goes out of bounds. Blue throw far side of the field. Okay. Is that Perez? Perez can't get by Morelli. Morelli steps into the Indian end of the field. And Rivard now picks up the loose ball, goes outside to Fulbert. Fulbert back into Coulomb. Oh, a little give and go there. And it just off in the... Well, it goes off the foot of one of the Indians as they cleared it. And it'll be a corner kick coming up for the Cougars. Ron Rivard will take the kick. Rivard sends it. Good kick there. Is it Damian Fulbert getting ahead on it? I got that information by listening to Hawksby. Wasn't quite sure who was in the middle there, but Fulbert's head went over the goal line, and Douglas with the corner or the goal kick. Coulomb, he let that go over his head. Torres had it, and then Davison now picks up that loose ball, puts it in the left corner. That's Armstrong. Armstrong, he's got to kick it out of bounds. We're down. They called 5 minutes, probably 2 minutes ago. So closing minutes here. This first half, Class B Section 7 game on Hometown Cable. Bill Chase and Calvin Castine bringing you Cougar soccer. Cougars are up 2-0 on the goals from Ron Rivard and Scott Morelli. Kyle Edgerton getting an assist on the first goal, and he set up the second goal with the good cross he made. Matt Arnold's coming in here in the latter minutes of this first half.
1 minute.
Yep, only 1 minute left. Scott Morelli's out. Throw in. That's one of the Lapierre's. He loses it. No, he doesn't. Still Cougar throw in. Moose carry. He goes back to Antoviak. Antoviak puts it down the left side. Thornton's there. Thornton will pick up the ball. Ball went out of bounds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Antoviak. Ball moves across midfield. Perez will chip. Matt Morelli clears it. And the Indians send it back in quickly. Philo. He doesn't get by Morelli and Babby. They get it out to Rivard. Rivard going by right.
7, 6,
And the time is going to run down here. And the Cougars will, at the half, have a 2-0 lead in this Class B semifinal game. Northeastern Clinton Cougars 2, the Peru Indians 0. We'll be back with all second half action on Hometown Cable right after this. Okay, we're back here to second half action in the opening minute here.
Bill's
Start
been
my
busy enjoying his hot chili.
Yeah, good chili I got down here at Seton. There goes my good friend Carla Dragoon. Had an interesting conversation during halftime. There's Dragoon down there with Homer Bushy and Andy Morelli. Yeah, we know. We got her on camera. We got her. And we're talking about her up here. The one advantage I got over Carla, though, is everybody in Hometown Cable viewing area is going to hear what I got to say.
Well, she's one of our fine reporters there. She might demand equal time.
She'll be demanding equal time on Hometown Cable Access Channel.
She'll get it, too.
We'll make a fundraiser out of it. Colbert in the penalty area. The Cougars on top 2-0 here in the second half. Class B, Section 7 semifinal game. Bill Chase, Calvin Castine, Hometown Cable.
Is she a classmate of yours, Bill?
Carla Dragoon, yes.
Carla Young?
She was Carla Young when I went to school with her. Married Brian.
Now, I know you're 39 years old. I wonder how old she is.
Carla, I think she's older than me. She's got to be at least 40.
She looks older than you.
Yeah, she looks older than me. Philo, he's here on the right side. They've moved Ronnie Douglas up. So trying to add to their offense. Peru, back to Douglas. But Babby, he clears it. Number 19 is McCord. McCord, he can't keep it in. Matt Morelli gets it up to Scott. Scott goes outside to Ron Rivard. Rivard trying to get by Aaron Wright. Rivard and Wright, the ball stays behind him. Rivard picks up the loose ball. And it'll be a corner kick. Wright had to knock it out of bounds. Corner kick Northeastern coming up. Okay. There's a corner kick off the foot of Rivard. Moore coming out of the net. Punches it out, but Rivard got the ball again. He'll send it back in there. Carden couldn't get a head on it. Edgerton tried to shoot it towards the goal. Got blocked by Philo. Philo hustling there, but Edgerton maintains control. Put near the top of the 18. And McCord has to kick it out of bounds. Another corner kick coming up for the Cougars. Winner of this game will advance and play the winner of the PHS Seton game, to be held immediately after this game here at Seton Catholic Field. Seton and PHS have split their two regular season games. PHS winning the first one 4-0, and then Seton in the second half beating PHS on their home field 2-1.
Seton number 2 ranked.
And PHS is number 3. I believe Peru was number 5 seed. They upset the number 4 seed, Beatmantown, to advance to this semifinal game. Edgerton pressuring Wright and McCord over there. Rivard runs the ball down now. I said Edgerton, it was Fulbert. Edgerton's over here on the left side.
They do resemble each other. Plus,
they both got that floppy type of hair, you know.
One wears a 5, one wears a 6, and the numbers look kind of close.
Got to pick up Edgerton's red shoes.
Yeah, look for the ruby slippers. If memory serves me, Bill, and I've been wrong once or twice before, last time the Cougars were in Class B, I think they were the champions back in '89. I think that was the year they won it on a shootout at the college with LP Bayshard making a goal to win it against PHS.
That was Thornton heading the ball out of bounds.
But I've seen so many games over the years that they all look alike after a while.
Matt Morelli, I don't think he'll do the flip throw here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he did. Ooh, that's going.
Ooh, almost went in. Something
Looked like Moore touched it, but the referee right there saying that it's out of bounds off in the throw. And That ball was free right there in front of the net.
That's when the flip does get it up high.
Well, it was like a curve ball, though. I've seen kicks, curve like that, but not too many throws.
Now, throw-in has to be touched, though. Can't throw it directly in.
Right. What if the keeper puts a finger on it?
That's good enough.
Up now, up. Don't wait for it, Ronnie. Go. Through, Ronnie.
There's a nice ball put up by Morelli. That looked like it hit the hand of Thornton, but could have been his chest. Matt Morelli makes a nice play there. And a little bicycle kick. He got it towards the Peru goal, but out of bounds. Peru with the throw-in. Peru in a big hole here, down 2-0. Cougars in regular season, I believe they beat Peru twice by 3-1 scores, wasn't it? I know the first game was a 3-1 score. I'm pretty sure they played on a Saturday the second time around. It was a 3-1 score too. That was the last Saturday of the regular season. First day of hunting season. That'd have been the 19th. Scott Morelli still with the ball. Perez makes the defensive play. Aaron Wright got Rivard to contend with. Rivard goes back to Fulbert. Fulbert trying to put a shot on goal. Swing and a miss by one of the Peru defenders, but Moore is able to pick up the loose ball.
I believe the last game of the season for the Cougars was Saranac Lake.
Yeah, but they played Peru on the 19th. I'm just saying. 21st or 22nd. 22nd was the last day of the regular season for boys varsity. Perez puts it down in the right corner for Peru. First time Peru has been down in the Cougar end of the field here in his second half, and Dutel coming way out of the net. Corrals that cross attempt off the foot of Philo. Dutel on the punt. Rivard, he buys it back to Matt Morelli. Matt trying to go up the left wing. Thornton got a trick called. Thornton coming in from behind. He took down Edgerton. So it'll be a free kick. It's been a rather dull game, though, don't you think, Calvin?
Well, what are you looking for in a soccer game, Bill?
I don't know. I look for
pushing and shoving.
I'm looking for more emotion. I mean, it's been a well-played game. You know what I'm actually probably trying to say is I expected it to be more physical than it actually has been. Which is good, actually. They're sticking to trying to do what they're, play the game. There's a good ball up to Douglas. And it goes off his knee, and Dutel comes out. And it goes out of bounds. Is it a corner kick? I believe it is. Philo with the kick. Sends it over the goal line. Goal kick coming up for the Cougars. Okay, Matt Morelli setting the ball. Got a goal kick for the Cougars. Douglas could have caught that ball on his foot instead of off his knee. He would have had a great scoring chance. Here's Philo now. Push the ball into Thornton. A shot on the goal. Dutel handles that with no problem. Shane Dutel with the punt. Across midfield, Armstrong has to play it. Armstrong up to, who's number 5 here? Kieslick. But Rivard on the right wing. Rivard got Aaron right there and Kieslick. Rivard going back to Fulbert. Fulbert, the ball just squirted away from him, and Perez able to put it out to the wing. No call. Oh, well, okay. And Douglas on a transition. Trying to put the ball through to Philo. But Dutel come out and cut that off at the pass. Dutel took his mouthpiece out, said something to the referee before he punted the ball. I don't know if Philo tried to kick him or what on the way by. Armstrong defensively makes the play, gets it up to Perez. Perez goes out to Kieslick. Kieslick. Oh, okay. That's going to bring a reaction from some of the Cougar fans. Peru out to Philo. Philo, one man to beat. It's Antoviak. Ball's in the middle. Nice play by Dutel. Sprawling down on the ground, preventing that pass across from going through to any of the Peru players. Dutel on the punt. Peru has picked it up here in the last couple of minutes. Coulomb looking to go to Rivard. Wright got a head on it. That's Perez up to Peru. Peru over to Philo on the right side. Philo again here. Philo hits Babby with it. Ball's cleared. Kieslick put it into Peru. Edjor now. He's trying to put it on the left side. Fulbert. Kieslick and Rivard. We got obstruction called against Northeastern. I can see that one coming. Rivard didn't play the ball. That's a good call, folks. He turned his back. Edjor, he swung and missed, and Philo tries to put it back into the middle. Edgerton. On his back was Thornton. Thornton gets called for the charge. As we take a shot of all the Northeastern fans that are standing here.
We can certainly hear them. We might as well show who's out there, right, Bill?
Yeah. Well, they're getting some good looks at the back of their heads. Philo on the right side. He's got 3 Cougars on him. They clear it. Morelli trying to skip it up to Rivard. Rivard was there, but Aaron Wright. Rivard now goes outside to Carden. Carden on the left side. Carden's got Edgerton. Oh, Thornton makes a nice play for Peru. Subs coming in, 5 of them for Northeastern. Matt Morelli with the flip throw. Ooh.
One on the field.
Oh, yeah, well, it looked like his one foot was just on the line. Your foot's on the line, it's still a good throw. You got to have your whole foot in the field for it to be called an illegal throw.
Really?
Yeah.
As long as your heel is on the line,
you're touching the line, you're all right. White throw. Pertel waiting to come in for the Indians.
That's why we like having you up here, Bill. You're like a walking encyclopedia.
Thanks, Calvin. There's some good use you get out of me being up here. Arnold. What do we got here? Oh, it's called against Armstrong.
And as long as you're up here, you're not down there arguing with people, so you're better off up here anyway, Bill.
Yeah, this is a very good thing for me to be doing a play-by-play. It prevents me from getting in trouble, sort of.
Sort of, yes.
Unless I get carried away with my commentating. But I'll tell you what, it's kept me out of more trouble than it's actually gotten me into. Ball's cleared. Antoviak and Rivard. Morelli come over to help out Antoviak, and Morelli moves it back in. Indian end of the field. Aaron Wright puts it up to the left wing. Billy Wilkerson can't get a head on it, and that'll be Travis Davis kicking out of bounds. Subs coming in for Peru. The back of his foot was touching the line. He was all right. Okay, that's the bus driver, Andre Tatro.
He wasn't going to leave till he knew.
Andre's not leaving till the game's over, he said. There's Dutel. Doesn't control it. Follows it up. Makes a nice play.
Look at that little son of a gun run, huh? It's pretty fast.
Who, Dutel?
Yeah.
He's stuck with it. And the ball's at midfield. Armstrong, missed kicks. Lapierre, and Arnold. Arnold's got speed. He's got a breakaway. Matt Arnold. Oh, he's going to lose control here. Oh, Arnold going over the top of Moore. I think he stepped on Moore's shoulder, actually. Arnold letting that ball get ahead of him.
Just kicked it a little too far.
Yep. Hit on the punt. Philo. He's got Kendall out there now. Philo, a nice trap there. Gets the ball under control. Cuts to the middle. Antoviak holding him off with one arm and sliding tackle and getting the ball. So it'll be a Peru free kick just outside the penalty area on the right wing.
Needless to say, that's a very dangerous kick coming up.
Yep, Ronnie Douglas.
Student body to the left.
Two-man wall only. Douglas. Oh, he hits the wall. Matt Arnold. He punches it into the Peru end of the field. And it's a foot race. Coulomb coming in there. Here comes Moore. And right. Relieves the pressure. Sends it over to the sidelines on the far side of the field. Good play there by Aaron Wright for the Indians. Is this Morelli again? Yep. Morelli with the flip throw. Whee! There it goes. Whoa! And it's out of bounds. Goal kick coming up. Some reason, the last couple of his flip throws are starting to sail on him. Like maybe he's releasing it a little early or something. I think he ought to go back to the regular throw, like you say. Okay, it'll be Matt Armstrong with a goal kick for the Indians. Armstrong. Peru being beat to the ball here by Moose Carey and Lapierre on this left side. But they kick it out of bounds. Kendall with the throw. Kendall goes to Peru. Travis, Peru for Peru. Carey got a foot in there. Carey again. Oh, through the legs of Coulomb. Travis Peru, but backing up Coulomb. Cougar player, I believe, was Antoviak. There's Antoviak again. He's got Peru. Peru goes outside to Philo. Philo going to the left side. And Wilkerson won't be able to run it down. Goal kick coming up for the Cougars. Okay, we got 21 minutes left here in the second half. Cougars still on top, 2-0. This is Class B Varsity Boys Section 7 action on Hometown Cable. Shane Dutel swinging and getting some help from Antoviak. Bill Chase and my cameraman Calvin Castine bringing you all the exciting play-by-play of Cougar varsity soccer. Cougars, the varsity boys team here, are trying to do what the girls did last night, advancing to the final game and a 4-2 victory over Seton. And the Northeastern Clinton Cougar girl team will play Beatmantown Eagles. When's that? That's a Friday night game too, right?
Yep.
So
doubleheader.
It'll be a doubleheader if the boys can hang on. NAC boys and girls playing a doubleheader tomorrow night in finals of Class C action. Had somebody say to me they were thinking maybe Class B, C, and D it could be all Hometown Cable teams. Shazy Eagles, girls and boys, are still alive in Class D play.
Could happen, Bill.
They're probably both the top seeds over there, right?
I believe so. So you could have 2 Shazys, 2 Northern Adirondacks, and 2 Northeasterns.
Quite the accomplishment. Hometown Cable high school teams. Class D has 2 number 1 seeds. Class C had a number 1 and number 2 seed. And Class B, 2 number 1 seeds.
They owe it all to Channel 20, to Channel 21, Bill.
Yep. Channel 21. More than 1,000 events a year. And every once in a while you get the pleasure of hearing my voice.
We're going to start a Bill Chase laugh-alike contest, Bill. Is that all right with you?
Okay.
You entering?
We'll have a contest. I'll get my mother. They say I laugh just like my mother, so she'll win.
How's that?
Not bad, Kelvin. Not bad. And I'd send in on more. I started my clock here, so it's going to be pretty good on the time here in the second half. Down under 20 minutes. Cougars keeping it in the Peru end of the field. Matt Morelli in the middle of the field. Oh, nice ball there in the left wing. Lapierre running it down. Lapierre goes back across. Shot by Lamberton. Just wide. Nice play there by the Cougars. Goal kick coming up. Vinny Delora coming in. All right, now we're taking a picture of all the important people up here in the broadcast booth, or just a neutral area. Can't be yelling out on the field at anybody. Remember what Jan Flynn told us the other night?
Told who?
Told me.
You, that's right. Don't give us stuff here.
And we got Tom Tragan, the Section 7 boys, what is it, director of soccer or something? Guru of soccer. He come up and said, Jan Flynn set me up to make sure you don't act up at this game.
That's right. Keep an eye on you, Bill.
Yeah. Got some coaches here. John Chapman from Shazy, or Beatmantown. Rob McCullough from Shazy. They're all enlightening Tim Reynolds.
Somebody has to.
Reynolds, he writes down everything anybody tells him. It's the first time. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. You know what? I was getting confused there for a second. I was thinking that Peru player was going in on Dutel. But that's more for Peru.
Good thing he didn't get confused, Bill. That happens in basketball, but not too often in soccer. They deliberately shoot at the wrong
Hey,
end.
I've seen him score on the wrong...
Not on purpose, though.
I've seen that. Get the rebound, put it right back up.
In basketball, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Coach. You got a little shot in there.
Yeah, I heard that one up here.
Matt Arnold trying to give it to Lapierre. Lapierre goes out of bounds off him. It'll be Kendall with the throw. Carden was on the top of number 8. I can't say his name.
Your secret?
Langwin.
Spell it, Bill.
Langebin. Langvin.
V-I-N?
B-I-N.
V as in Vincent?
V as in Vincent.
Langevin.
Langevin?
Yep.
Oh, is it a French name?
Yep.
Langevin. Playing for the Indians. Peru Indians. No, this is a good week for... Actually, if you're either you got a Redskins or a Braves or you're an Indian.
Or a Chief.
Or Chiefs.
The NAC girls dispatched the Chiefs.
Yep.
And the boys are going to do it tomorrow.
Yankees dispatched the Braves. The Cougars got the Indians on the run right now, 2-0. The Redskins got beaten high school football by Seton.
Yep. So
The Redskins team won in
football?
National Football League. They beat the Colts. I don't know what the Chiefs did.
Dangerous.
The Chiefs, they got beat too by Denver, right?
I don't know.
I think so. Denver put a pounding on them.
I only follow Major League Baseball. That's all that matters.
Okay, Randy Lozier is shaking his head over there. Yeah. So
All you guys that gamble on those football games.
I don't gamble. There's a free kick. So the Washington Redskins are the only team to win with carrying a nickname of a
How about the Florida Seminoles? Did they win?
Florida Seminoles. Okay, they probably won, yeah. Well, let's not mention them. We'll just say the Redskins.
Okay.
The Redskins, the reason they won, that's my team. There's a flip throw. He keeps both feet in bounds or out of bounds. Lamberton picking up the ball. He just sails it over the top of the net. Goal kick coming up.
If Lamberton's not careful, he might put one of those in the net, Bill.
Who?
Lamberton.
Yeah, he might. He's just getting underneath the ball. Babby, in his end of the field, puts it down the left wing. Lapierre, Edjor and Thornton. A little miscommunication. Lapierre picks it up. Matt Arnold trying to flip it towards the net with his head. He had more going the wrong way, but didn't get just enough on it, so Moore is able to pick it up. Carden getting his hands on Philo. Or is it Philo getting his hands on Carden? Yeah, there we go.
He's getting a filio. He's getting a filio.
Matt Morelli coming out of the net. Andrew Moore. Moore, line drive kick. Picked up by Douglas.
Well, they were trying to catch that one.
Douglas, a little through pass to Prue. Prue trying to go give and go, but Nick Babby's there and sails it over to the right side. Lamberton got right to beat. Lamberton still with the ball. Lamberton playing well. Hits Perez. Now Wright picks up the loose ball. He's deep in his own corner. Gonna go out of bounds. Corner kick coming up. And they're subbing the whole line for Northeastern. Okay, everybody, I'm happy to report Randy Lozier has recovered from whatever was ailing him last week.
He says it was food poisoning.
Says it was food poisoning. Where did he eat?
We're not going to say that.
Okay. Or was it his own cooking? Lozier last Friday night had to leave. Class C semifinal action. He was running the clock here at Seton. Oh, glad to see he's recovered. If it was food poisoning or whatever, nothing serious. There's the corner kick again. Holbert, ball's loose. Morelli, shot. Ooh. Good shot by Morelli, and on the short side, Andrew Moore was there to make the save. 2-0, the score remains. Cougars on top on first half goals by Rivard and Scott Morelli. That's Matt Morelli. Can't get it by Jor. I got about 11, 12 minutes left here in this contest. Time being a big factor against Peru now. Philo can't get by Antoviak. Antoviak gets it up to Carden. Carden's on the left side. Carden looking to go to Edgerton, and he sent it by Thornton. Subs coming in for Peru. Omar Torres will replace Travis Prue. Thornton with the throw. Carden gets the head on it. Northeastern has been beating Peru to most of the loose balls here in this second half. And that punt goes out of bounds, far side of the field. PHS is already here. They're playing the next contest against Seton. I haven't seen Seton yet.
Oh, they've got to be here, Bill. Pretty close to game
here,
time.
they're probably...
Start without them.
Well, it's just walking distance away to the school, so there's a shot or a pass up in the direction of Philo on the right side by Ronnie Douglas. Goes out of bounds, goal kick. Okay, a goal kick being taken by Nick Babby. Just made the 10-minute call here on the loudspeaker. A timekeeper tonight, Mike McGill.
Ooh.
Oh, Mike Lawless. What do I say McGill for?
Beats me. And he's from St. John's, as we found out.
Yep, prior to the game, Gary Edwards and Tom Harrigan asked him where the timekeeper was from.
They found out it's a good Catholic school teacher, so they said, okay.
Folbert making the defensive play there.
Of course, Tom Harrigan's the only Indian fan that's going to see this on his local TV.
Uh-oh, here comes the clock.
Here comes the penalty shot.
No,
they're going to bring it out.
The clock, I think. No?
Going to bring it out.
Oh, I thought they were going to give him a yellow card.
How are they going to call charge on the goalie and bring it outside the penalty area?
Charge on the goalie. There comes Seton. They're walking in the parking lot now. Seton Knights believe, a sign over there says. Probably have picked it up in the background here during the course of the game. There's a good ball out to the left wing. Edgerton, is he going to get there in time? Edgerton, yes, nice hustle by Kyle Edgerton. Edgerton going back. He's got Carden. He gets taken down. Ball's free in the middle and cleared by Brew defense. But Matt Morelli steps in front of Omar Torres. And Aaron Coulomb sends it towards the far corner, and it goes over the goal line. Goal kick coming up.
That Seton Knights sign was there last night too, Bill, for the girls' game.
Oh, somebody was busy over the weekend. The boys are the defending champs, Seton boys that is, Class B champs, so they're going to try to get into that championship game to defend their title.
Yep, but last year their trip to the finals was a surprise, and they kept right on going. Much time you guessing there, Bill?
I got about 7.5 minutes left here in the second half. Northeastern fans there, they've gotten a little quiet down below us. The only one I keep hearing is the bus driver, Tatro. And Seton boys walk by quietly underneath us.
Well, that's one of the requirements. If you want to drive to the games, you gotta holler for the Cougars.
Now, I wonder, is Tatro like the lucky singer there for the Yankees? Like when he drives the bus, they win, or something we ought to have to ask Andre about, maybe at work. He's probably got a good record of when he drives the bus, what happens to his Northeastern teams, whether it be boys or girls.
Well, between the two of them, they only have one loss this year.
It's a good by Scott Morelli. And Moore's going to come out. He clears it. It's off the head of Perez. And Jor picks it up and sends it into the Cougar end of the field. Babby with the chest trap. Gets it outside Antoviak. Philo trying to steal it. Philo gets in front of that. Back to Douglas. Nope. Travis Prue. Prue out of lane to the net and elected to kick. Kicks it over the top of the net. Score remains 2-0. Cougars on top with only about 6 minutes left here in the contest. All right. Matt Morelli with the kick. It's good. Get some good wood on it. Thornton trying to keep it in for Peru. Time a big factor now. A factor in favor of the Cougars and a disfavor for Peru Indians. And that's going to be Philo taking down Carden, and the call goes against him. So he run Carden right in the back. 5 minutes just been called. Probably be approximately 20 minutes between each game, allowing Hornets.
What time is it now here? 7:37. That'd be work out pretty good if they do that.
Yep.
Actually, it's 6:30. I haven't switched my clock here back yet. I'm still on savings time.
The call goes against Cougars. Just inside. Ed Jor lets the ball stop. Kicks it into the right corner. Over the goal line is going to go. Goal kick coming up. All right, who are you putting on camera here?
Erin St. Hilaire. She was very disappointed that she couldn't sit next to you during the game today, Bill.
Well,
she was looking forward to it.
Hey, don't start getting me in trouble.
But maybe she can sit next to you during the finals.
Remind everybody, Erin's got her boyfriend out there playing. He's number 22 for the Cougars. Philo now with a corner kick here late in the game for the Indians. He gets good foot on it. It's off the head of Pertel. That's Sean Pertel. Out of bounds. Cougars with a goal kick. Off the goal kick. Jor puts it back in on Cougar defense. Morelli. He kicks it. It's across midfield, but Thornton got a head on it. Pertel. Prue can't move it up the right side past Antoviak. Antoviak's played a solid game of defense back there for the Cougars. And Moore kicks that off the back of, the back of Edgerton. Sails just over the top of the fence there into somebody's yard here.
Souvenir.
No, kid's climbing a fence. He's going to get that ball. There's a dog on the other side waiting for him. Somebody told him to go through the opening. Peru, late in the game, trying to move it up out of their end of the field. Matt Morelli mishandles it. Peru picks it up. Trying to go inside to Douglas. Douglas can't get there as Dutel beat him to the ball. Scott Morelli heads it up to Rivard. Rivard now across midfield, going outside. Yeah, we got a handball. Hey. The NAC, or not the NAC, Northeastern crowd just woke up down there.
They said that in unison, too.
Hey, good call down there. Andy, I thought you guys were sleeping. We haven't heard you for like 20 minutes. All right. What do I got for time? I got about a minute and a half left in this game, folks. Looks like the Cougars are going to advance here to Class B finals. First time in Class B's for the Cougars since 1989, according to Calvin. Spent 6 years at Class C. And now they're advancing to the finals in boys and girls. Class B action, Section 7. Good ball there. Oh, ball was on the foot of Morelli and Coulomb for a second, but Moore somehow come up with the ball. Moore with a punt. There's Antoviak.
Good job, Jace.
Even without the services of Brad LaFountain, the defense for the Cougars has played well. Antoviak, Morelli, Babby, and Travis Davison. There's a head ball. Oh, Edgerton. Edgerton, who has been one of helped set up the first 2 goals. He headed that ball, and Moore coming back across the net. Just the ball run into Moore's hands. And Tobiak with the throw.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
So
4,
two goals produced by rebounds. The Cougars advance here to Class B's final action. They will play the winner of the Seton PHS game coming up after this. So congratulations to Dale Hawksby and Frank Dumas and the rest of the Northeastern Clinton team. And Hometown Cable will be back for Friday night. It'll be a doubleheader for Cougars. Boys and girls will participate in the finals here at the Seton Catholic Field. Class B Section 7 finals on Friday. Cougars will, of the girls' side, will play Beatmantown, and Cougars boys' opponent will be determined right after this. Well, this has been Bill Chase and Calvin Castine on Hometown Cable, your ultimate sports network in Clinton County. Wishing everybody a good night, good sports. Okay, everybody, this is Bill Chase, Calvin Castine. We're back here for varsity boys high school soccer action on Hometown Cable. This is a semifinal game, Class B, Section 7, featuring the Seton Catholic Knights, the number 2 seed, playing against the number 3 seed, Plattsburgh High Hornets. The Hornets in an orange and black uniform, orange jersey, black shorts. The Knights in their all-white uniform.
Plattsburgh always comes out in their best Halloween costumes this time of the year, Bill.
Oh, okay, Kelvin, that's pretty good there. Plattsburgh are their Halloween outfits. They got some new shorts, though, it looks like there. They got a little bit of white on them. I haven't seen those. Usually it's an all-black short. Okay, both these teams split. There are 2 regular season matches.
They both did.
It was a 4-0 win for PHS here on the Knights field, and then the Knights beat the Hornets 2-1 in the second half of the season. In goal for Seton is Mike McGill. And in goal for the Hornets, Adam Whitback. That's Mike Griffin being watched by Juan. Juan pushing it up to Dean Nephew. Dean Nephew, Juan, Sean Flanagan, Boone Calden is back. Alex Chase, Eric Berry, Chad Rabideau, Jimmy Jennings, John Dion, and Ryan Converse are the starters for Seton here. That's, what's that? Latinsky clearing it for the Hornets. Javahoski, Latinsky, Williams, 2 Griffins. Whitbeck is the goalie. Pasty, number 14. We got a Garcia, Mintz, and Marvin Kim and Josh Myers. And that's the starting lineup for the Hornets here. Winner of this game will advance to play Northeastern Clinton Cougars on Friday night in the final game. The Cougars winning here earlier this evening, beating Peru 2-0. Jimmy Jennings and Brian Griffin to contend with. Griffin getting a little shot off, and McGill makes the save. I didn't start my clock again, but I will now. Probably about 3 minutes into the game. Marvin Kim gets a head on it, keeping it in the end of the field. Josh Myers on the left side picking it up, picked away by Alex Chase. Alex Chase, number 13, moving it up, still with the ball. Oh, passed the ball to nobody. Kim picked up the loose ball. Chase again puts it out there on the right side. Ryan Converse can't get to it, goes out of bounds, throw in coming up. Is that Latinsky on the far side over there? I can't tell. Hilche usually starts. Lamberti is number 13. He'll probably see some valuable minutes for the Hornets. That's Josh Myers with the throw. Chase got a head on it. Hits Javahoski with it. Chase follows it up. Javahoski gets control. He can't break through there. And Chad Rabideau gets a left foot on it, but Garcia picks up the loose ball. He's got Wes Williams wide open. Williams can't control it. Pasty comes over to help out, sends it in. It'll go over the goal line. Goal kick coming up. Okay, on a goal kick, Marvin Kim got a head on it. Chase had a head on it. Kim inside to Brian Griffin. Griffin goes back to Garcia. Adam Garcia looking to go down the right side to Pasty. Pasty touches the ball in. Jennings there. Pasty puts it into the corner. Barry works around Williams. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a PHS throw. Tonight's referees are Steve Telusky and Jim Schutz. The ball in the 18. We got offsides called on Brian Griffin. So the Seton Knights get a break there. Ball squirted free, but Griffin was in the offside position. It'll be a free kick inside the penalty area for the Knights. Jim Jennings will take the kick. Jennings, one of the seniors on the team for the Knights. And it goes out of bounds just about midfield. Pasty with the throw in. Good throw to the open corner. Griffin picks it up. Griffin on the right side. Looks to cross it. Over the goal line. Goal kick coming up for the Knights. All right, Jennings on a goal kick. Kim's there. Myers picks up the loose ball. He's got to retreat a little bit to his own end. And he does so and now puts it up the right side. Barry picking up the ball with his head. Doesn't get control. Javahoski up to Griffin. Griffin trying to through ball to Marvin Kim, but Chad Rabideau was there. That's Mike Griffin. Juan. Dean Nephew. Orange throw. October 29th here. Tuesday night.
Almost had a double throw in there, Bill.
Almost.
That would have been interesting.
They would have just rethrown it.
Which one?
I don't know.
Ouch.
Oh. Looked like he got all the ball, but had his back to him.
Right there.
So the call's made. Coaching the Knights, the defending Class B Section 7 champs, is PJ Gondak in his first year. Guided his team to section title. Chase on Brian Griffin. Juan comes back to help out. Juan loses it to Pasty. Pasty puts it in the right corner. Eric Berry, kick. Chase guided it through Pasty's legs, gets it up to Nephew. And Nephew will put it over in the right side. Flanagan is going to run it down. Flanagan has Latinsky to contend with. Flanagan's got Converse on an overlap, but Latinsky picks off that pass. Latinsky on the transition. Moves it into the Seton end of the field. And the ball is what? What do we call it? A push over there? I think so. It's going to be a direct kick coming up for the Knights. And head coach for the Hornets, Pete Sullivan. We mentioned PJ. Now Pete in his orange cap over there. Converse trying to move it up on the right side for the Knights. And that is kicked out of bounds by Brian Griffin. Timmy Barcombe coming in for Seton. Barcombe will play the outside halfback. Boone called